When we look at the church and what is happening in the church, we begin to wonder what is going on in the church. You ask yourself whether the church is a place for spiritual growth or is it a place where people engage for businesses in order to make profits. The church in Africa generally has been bastardized that we wonder what the purpose of the churches at present. Churches are like businesses that are profit oriented at present, but we know that there are still churches that are there for spiritual growth. Let's take, for instance, what is happening in the churches, especially in Nigeria. You notice that most of the churches are almost in the same thing. The activities and what they are doing are almost the same thing. You see churches building schools, and this is something I want to look back at the origin of churches in Nigeria. You wonder where we copied our own Christianity. When the missionaries came to Nigeria, they built schools for indigenous people, and these schools were meant for spiritual growth and also for discipleship. But at present now, when you look at our churches and the schools they are building, ask yourself, what is the purpose of the schools they are building? The schools that their members cannot afford to attend, and the schools are not being located in places whereby the spiritual life of those people can be enriched. Maybe to another part of the country where we have many multi-clusters. But these schools are built for the riches of the society. And that we begin to wonder why all this is happening in our churches. Is this for business ventures or is it for spiritual growth? But we know that the purpose of a church is for spiritual growth. But we know that the church of Christ, it is not in a building, it is not in a gathering of people. But the church in which Christ died for is for the people that are called in heaven. And that church is not a church written on the earth. It's a church in which those are the names who their names are written in the book of life. You might be attending a denomination and be a leader therein, and you might feel that you are a member of a church, but that is just a building, that is just a society of people, which can be of anything. It doesn't matter whether the name of Jesus is called therein. But main thing, the church in Jesus died for is a spiritual church. It's a church in which the names of thereof are the people that are written in heaven. And that is a church Jesus Christ died for. It's not a church or building in which we look at it. So, my dear brothers and my sisters, I want to encourage you. Don't look at what you're seeing by the name, by what they are building. The houses, the structures, the schools, and all things the eyes can see. They're called the churches. That's not the church Jesus died for. The real church Jesus died for is the church of a spiritual church. A church of people that their life have been redeemed. And this is a church Jesus died for. It's a church that you want to redeem and a church that is ready for rapture. So, and if you go to church and you have not been transformed in your life, your inner life, and there's no transformation in your life, but you attend one organization or one denomination in the name of a church, but there's no a genuine salvation in your life, my brother, don't look far. You need to have Jesus in your life to be a member of a church Jesus Christ died for. And I pray as you join to this church in which Christ died for, your name be written in the heaven. And we want this channel to grow. I want you to subscribe to make this channel to be known for everyone. Thank you and God bless you.